state-of-the-art tech beast that's made in India by people who are driven by passion to pursue perfection. That's Tata Motors for you.
Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You are not as tough as
you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got heart, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that.
So finally, here we are for the first time impression of the Tata Curvv EV. Now this is the 55 kilowatt hour variant, I believe. So it offers around 585 IDC range and around 425 kilometers of true range. Okay, look at the cabin. It looks so beautifully laid out. 12-inch floating infotainment system, 10-inch color TFT MID. The steering wheel has a new feel to it, new design, kind of a 4-spoke steering wheel, Tata logo right in between. So top speed is 160 kilometers per hour, and 0 to 100 comes up in just 8.6 seconds. So this is no slouch, and we have different driving modes to play with: city, eco and sport. For now we'll start in city. We have a 6-lane highway in front of us. It's early morning here in Udaipur. So let's get going. Here we have the acceleration. Goodness gracious, even in the city mode this thing takes off like a rocket. I mean, that's been the case with all the Tata EVs. Gotta be careful. The cornering. Whoa, wow. so good. I mean, very minimal body roll. This thing is built so well. I mean, the chassis, the Atlas architecture really makes a world of difference. The 18-inch wheels lend superb stability. We have nice curvy roads here to get a glimpse of the brilliant handling this thing has on offer. The steering feel is very well sorted. They seem to have worked on the steering calibration, that's clearly apparent. Oh boy. So for now, we are in the mood for mischief, so let's switch on to sport. This is eco. Okay, there we are. And the moment you switch to sport, the ambient lighting turns red actually. So let's see. Is it okay? There you go. We've confirmed that it's in sport mode. So we'll go a little up front. Oh ho 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 ho. Literally, it absolutely throws you back on the seat. That's the kind of intense acceleration this thing has on offer. Leave every ICE vehicle behind. So the lane departure warning and then of course the blind spot monitor comes now in the speedo console screen as well, just to make sure that you don't have to take your eyes off the road. So that's a good thing. And this steering assist is something that you need to turn off, because performing those overtakes, it tends to intrude. I turned off most of the driver assistance features, but I don't know where this thing is hidden. Oh ho ho ho. And it's a wonderful, nice, breezy, misty morning here in Udaipur. Roads are brilliant with the surrounding scenery. It makes things all the more immersive. So I just want to make sure. Oh ho 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 boy. You feel like you are actually in an arcade game. That's how well sorted this thing is. Safety is well taken care of. You have auto fold function as well now being included as standard in the EV. Just look at it go. Oh goodness gracious. It's just spectacular visuals here. Almost like heaven on earth. Paradise on earth. What a lovely location. Thanks to Tata Motors EV for inviting us over for this fabulous drive. So people have had their share of fun, drooling over the kind of scorching hot design language that defines this EV or the Curvv. We've seen it premiere at the Auto Expo itself, but it's the drive that everyone was curious to know about. So pretty damn sure lots of people are looking forward to hear from us as to how it feels to drive. Oh rumblers. Wow man, this thing is phenomenal experience, unforgettable you can say. There's no particular stretch where we can actually pull off a top speed test, but there's a pretty good amount of traffic here early in the morning. Started up as early as 5:30 a.m. and by the time the briefing and all was done, it was past 6. But still, the place is buzzing with activity. And the Curvv is absolutely buzzing with energy. This thing is incredibly awesome, man. And all the expectations, I'm sure it actually surpasses that effortlessly. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Proud that an Indian manufacturer is actually literally changing the game. Moving forward. Advanced, tech forward, lifestyle architecture. That's what Atlas stands for. It's going to underpin the upcoming SUVs in the days to come. But boy, this thing is brilliant. So I think we can actually call it, because the only way to get out of this is go through an underpass and get back on our way. The acceleration of the Tata Curvv is absolutely intense. Road holding capability is incredible. Planted feel is amazing. We almost hit the top speed of 160 in no time, and it is rock solid. So I'm sure you guys had your share of fun as well. The brakes are brilliant. And the road presence is just incredible. So it has this kind of sound it makes just to warn people that an EV is around under 20 kilometers per hour. So this is the kind of humming sound it makes. It's not very apparent, but they could have made it a little better. I would prefer a proper car sound, a V8 or a V10 sound, just to warn people, because if it is an ambient kind of a chime or a music, people might not think that there's a vehicle behind them. For them to understand, it has to be a vehicle noise rather than some kind of ambient noise. Low speed driving or high speed driving, this thing is absolutely effortless. And it's built like a tank. I mean, when you hold the steering wheel, you know the kind of fit and finish, the build quality and the effort that has gone into making this coupe SUV proper, new age, future proof, state of the art tech beast that's made in India by people who are driven by passion to pursue perfection. That's Tata Motors for you. Yeah, now we are more freely able to go here and there. I mean, lane changing without much of a hassle. 18 wheelers and massive. It kind of still judders, but you feel that you are in a racing game. The field of view is amazing. Massive glass area up front.